Well, we heard this Allah is a man stuff before. My people, it's about time we lifted off the lid of these people, the so-called Nation of Islam, who's been claiming here that the CIA killed Malcolm X. It's a lie, people, and I want to read to you from the autobiography of Malcolm X written by himself. This is what he said. Not these liars. They killed him and they know they killed him. This is what he says, people. Page 500, here it is. Every morning I wake up. Now I regard as having it another borrowed day. In any city, wherever I go, making speeches, holding meetings of my organization, or attending to other businesses, black men are watching every move I make, awaiting their chance to kill me. I have said publicly many times that I know they have their orders. Anyone who chooses not to believe me and what I'm saying doesn't know the Muslims in the Nation of Islam. That's what Malcolm X says in his autobiography. And now let's go to one of the speeches of Malcolm X. Here you can get it. The last speeches of Malcolm X. Let's see what he says about these murderers, these people who claim that the black man is going to bring peace upon the earth. When this Nation of Islam people, they murdered Malcolm X because he became a real Muslim, because Elijah Muhammad was fornicating with his secretaries. I can give you his interviews. Himself interviewed the 6 of the secretaries of Elijah Muhammad who were impregnated by him in adulterous relationships. He mentions in his autobiography the reply that Elijah Muhammad gave to him, saying, I have to do what the other prophets did. I have to have incest like Lot had incest. I have to fornicate like David fornicated. We Muslims, true Muslims, do not utter such filth and lie against the prophets of Allah. Allah's messengers do not fornicate. They do not fornicate. And this is what Malcolm X says. Now here's his speech. Do you know, the questioner asks, do you know that Elijah Muhammad was behind this? And Malcolm X says, yes. And the questioner says, or is this your belief? And Malcolm X says, yes. Elijah Muhammad called all of his officials to Chicago in October and ordered them to kill or name any of his followers who leave him to follow me. That's what they says. That is an interview with Malcolm X, people. That is some random pickings I have taken. I invite you people to read the autobiography of Malcolm X. He knows that the Nation of Islam was out to kill him. Many of his speeches, he said publicly many times, people, that Malcolm X was going to be killed by Elijah Muhammad and his followers. True Muslims believe that is the true Muslim, the true Muslims that number over 1/4 of the world's population. Orthodox Muslims who follow the real Quran that was revealed to Muhammad. Muhammad was the last and the final messenger of God, that Allah is the creator of the heavens and the earth. Allah is the name used by Jews and Christians who are Arabs for God. Allah is the supreme creator who has no beginning and no end. He is not born nor he is begotten, and there is nothing that can be likened unto him. Yet these people, you can ask them for their newspaper. It is called The Final Call, and you can read for yourself on the back of the newspaper that they believe that God incarnated himself in the form of Wallace Fard, who was a human being. Any person who believes that God incarnated himself as a man is a disbeliever in God, is a blasphemer against God, has reviled and insulted the creator of the heavens and the earth, and he is a kafir, an unbeliever. And these people believe that, yet they call themselves Muslims. No, people, no Muslim can believe that God is a man, or God incarnates himself as a man. And Malcolm X himself, says in his speeches, in his biography, in his autobiography, that these people just use the trappings of Islam. They use Islam for their own ends. They have nothing to do with what the creator of the heavens and the earth revealed to Muhammad. May God's peace and blessings be upon him. Muhammad ibn Abdullah, the last and final messenger who lived 1,400 years ago.